according to the question you have answered, like my take home was law of detachment.
Yes, yes.
So how do you detach? How do you detach from people you love, your child, or how do you practice that law of detachment?
Okay.
Or how do you know you have detached? Or
When we are talking about detaching from something or from someone, sometimes people think that you're asking me not to care at all. You're asking me not to show any care or any concern or any interest. Sometimes people think that is exactly what detaching means, but that's not detachment. So when we are talking about detaching from something, I'll tell you how you detach. But first of all, let me define what we say when we talk about detaching from something or someone. So to detach from someone means to know that there is them and there is you. Although at the deep or at the core of our being, we are all connected. We are all the same. But you come to understand that you control how the relationship affects you, or you control the depths by which you go with this relationship, how it affects you, how it influences you. So you're still with that person, but you are not dependent on them, either emotionally, whether financially, spiritually, name it. You are not 100% dependent on them, such that you consider their absence to be your disability. That you cannot be able to function normally, fully and wholly without that person. So while you still live and associate with this person, you are in control of how what they do and what they say affects you. You control how their actions affect you. The effect of what they do, say, think, and react and respond. Their behavior and everything else. So you are in control of that. So that means then that you do not consider that I am nothing without you. I am nobody without you. I cannot be without you. Because those people who are attached to people and things are those who always say that I am nothing without you. I cannot be without you. I am a nobody in your absence. You complete me. You see? So when you think that someone completes you, then you are strongly attached because you think and believe that their absence means you are incompleteness, means that you are incomplete. When they are gone, if you believe that the presence of that person completes you, then when they are gone, that becomes a disaster for you, a crisis for you, because you feel as if you are not whole without them. But the reality is that with or without someone, you are a complete and whole being. So when we are talking about a child, when you get a child and then you attach the meaning or the role that this child is going to play in your life as significant as anything else, then that now starts creating the attachment. Because you consider this being, the child now, as your property, as your thing. This one is mine. And so, when this child comes, it's as if you stop living your life and then you start living your child's life. Your child becomes the center of attention. Your child becomes the center of operations, the center of thoughts, the center of feelings. you allow this child to decide how you feel and what happens in your life. So letting go or detaching from something means, number one, redefining the role or the what or the meaning that you attach to that thing or that person. So for example, if you've given this child a role of making you happy, you withdraw that role. If you've given this child the meaning of my child, I'm giving birth to a child so that the child can make me happy, so that the child can give my life a meaning, so that the child can make me feel alive, so that the child can give me a sense of achievement, a sense of fulfillment, then you withdraw all that. And then you find a deeper source of meaning, happiness, achievement, and fulfillment within you. Because that which is within you can never be taken away from you. But a child can be taken away from you at any moment. So the moment you attach your happiness, your fulfillment, and your sense of achievement to the child, then you are risking losing your happiness, you are risking losing your fulfillment, you are risking losing your achievement. Because you don't have control over how long that child is going to be with you, how long that spouse is going to be with you, how long that material thing is going to be with you. You are not in control of that. So at any moment when that thing exists or leaves, then it takes away with it your happiness, because you have attached your happiness to it. It takes away your meaning in life because you had attached your meaning to it. It takes away your fulfillment, and generally you are left with nothing. You are left as a nobody. But in reality, you are not left as a nobody, because your purpose, your fulfillment, your happiness is supposed to come from within. That's the only true source of all that every person is looking for. It's just like what they say, that that which you are looking for is exactly where you are looking from. The thing that you are looking for is where you are looking from. The happiness that you are looking for in a child is within you. It's where you are. That happiness is supposed to come from within. The fulfillment that you are looking for from your career, that fulfillment is within you, not in the career. The sense of achievement you are looking for by purchasing a car is not in the car. It is in you. The kind of a feeling you are looking for by getting the promotion, it's not in the promotion, it's within you. So that which you are looking for is exactly where you are looking from. So if you want to detach from something, if you want to detach from someone, it has to start with redefining the role of that person in your life. Redefining the meaning of that person being in your life. That's how you start to detach. By realizing and understanding that I can be as happy, that I can be as fulfilled, that I can be as whole and as complete with or without that person or that thing. That is one way that you can initiate detaching from that person or that thing. Understanding that that thing or that person is not the source of what you are looking for. You are the source. That if anything has to be true, it has to be from within. Because anything that is true is within. Anything that is real is within. Nothing real is visible to the eyes, to the physical eyes. Nothing real is visible to the physical eyes. Because what you want from the car is not in the car. It's going to come from within you. What you want from the person you love is not in the person you love. It's coming from within you. It's happening within you. Because when you say that someone makes me feel secure, you're not feeling secure where they are. You are feeling secure within. The sense of security is within you, not where the other person is. If you say someone makes me feel loved, the feeling of love is not coming from the person who you think is coming from. It's coming from within you. Because someone can do the most loving thing and still you're not feeling loved. Someone can do the most caring thing and still you're not feeling cared for. Someone can do the most secure thing and still you're not feeling secure. Someone can do the most of everything that you are waiting for someone to do for you, but you can still fail to generate the feeling because you are the one who is generating the feeling. The feeling is coming from you. So, to detach from something or someone, you need to understand, number one, there's nothing that that person is giving you that you cannot give yourself. There's nothing that you are getting from the other person or from the external source that you cannot generate from within. The moment you understand that, you cannot attach to anything. You'll be willing and ready to let anything go. Because it is not going with anything that is essential for your existence. Because that thing going, that person going, is not living with anything that you need to be who you are supposed to be. It's not going with your meaning. It's not going with your purpose. It's not going with your destiny. It's not going with anything. It's just going as it is, and it is leaving you as you are, whole and complete. So the moment you start cultivating that sense of creatorship, because what you need to create within you is that sense of creatorship, that I am the creator. I am the creator. I am the source. Nobody is giving me anything. I'm giving everything to myself. Nobody is bringing anything to me. Everything is coming from within me. Nobody must be with me for me to be. I can be without everybody. So the moment now you make that realization to become a part of you, such that you are responding to every life situation and circumstance with that approach. You're not forcing it to come out. You're not pushing it by force. It's naturally flowing from you. The realization that I can be complete, I can be whole without this or that. That is coming out of you. It becomes a part of you to a point that now it's not part of you anymore. It's who you are. It's now you. You live without fear. Because when you're attached to something, you are always afraid of losing it. So when you understand that this thing is not a necessity for me, this person is not a necessity for me, then you're not afraid of losing. You are ready to let go in a point. You're not even going to let someone hurt you, abuse you, or misuse you, or you stay with them. You're willing to let them go. Because you understand that there is you, there is them. You can be without them. So the foundation of the law of detachment is accepting the reality, the fact that you are the source. You are the creator. That which the other person is giving you is not really the other person who is giving you. It's just the other person who is making you realize that you can generate that from within. Because nobody is giving you anything. Most people are just giving you a platform, an exposure. They're just giving you that platform to create that which you want. If it is a sense of fulfillment, that thing is giving you the platform to create that. If it is a feeling of love, the other person or the other thing is giving you the platform to be able to create that. But by the end of the day, you are the one who is creating it. So to detach from someone or to detach from anything, start by reassigning the role of that person in your life. And you are reassigning that role to yourself. Reassigning the meaning why that person or that thing is in your life. And then you give that meaning to yourself. So you take everything that you have given to the other person and you take it for yourself. If it's security, you take it from that person and start giving yourself the security. If it is love, you start giving the other person the responsibility of making you feel loved. And you give that responsibility to yourself, the responsibility of making yourself feel loved. If it is validation, you take that responsibility from the other person and you give that responsibility to yourself. If it is care and anything else, you take that responsibility from that person and you give it to yourself. If it is making happy, you take the responsibility that you have given the other person to make you happy, and then you give that responsibility to yourself. I make myself happy because no matter what you do, I'll still make myself happy. Even if you do something that I don't like, I'll still make myself happy. Even if you do what I do not prefer, I'll still make myself happy. Even if you walk away, I'll still make myself happy. So I'm the one who is making myself. You're not making me do, think, feel. I am making myself do, think, and feel. Because I'm changing, I'm deciding how I'm going to respond to everything you do. I'm not trying to change how you react. I'm not trying to change how you talk. I'm not trying to change how you behave. No. I'm changing how I react to what you do, how I react to your actions. I'm choosing to decide how I am going to respond to what you say, to what you do, and everything else. So I take away the power that I've given you and I give that power to myself. The power to get hurt is within me. I decide when to get hurt and when not to get hurt. You don't do that for me. The power of feeling angry. I decide when to get angry and when not to. You cannot make me angry. That power is not with you. That power is with me. So detaching is taking back your power. Detaching is taking back the responsibility of making yourself happy, of making yourself angry, of making yourself feel loved, of making yourself feel worthy, of making yourself feel attractive, of making yourself feel everything that you want to feel. The moment you become the creator, the moment you become the generator of everything you want to get and feel in your life, you cannot get attached to anyone. You become your source. You become everything that you want to be. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
It does. That's good. So you start from there, and then from there you move. The moment you initiate the process, everything else is going to flow and follow a pattern. Everything else is just going to come in. You not have to struggle. You might struggle when you are starting, but at some point you may not struggle. Because as I conclude on that, here's the reality. Everything that you want in your life is doing at most, let me rephrase that everything you want is doing the best it can to get to you. Everything you don't want is doing everything it can to walk away from you. You are the one who is holding that which does not want to be with you. You are the one who is blocking that which want to be with you. You are the barrier. And what you need to realize is this, that you don't have to work hard to bring that which you want to attract in your life. You don't have to work hard to let in that which is coming to you. You just have to let go the barrier. You just have to eliminate the barrier, and that which is coming to you will swiftly and effortlessly come to you. If there's something you don't like in your life, you don't have to struggle to let it go. If there's something that you do not prefer in your life, you don't have to struggle to let it go. No, you just have to let go of the barrier. You just have to walk out of the way and let it go. Because everything that you don't like, everything that is unlike you, is trying its best to walk away from you. And everything that is like you is trying its best to come to you. So yours is to get out of the way. And that which want to be with you will come in. That which does not want to be with you will walk out. Just don't be the barrier. All right?